Last spring, Ana Ivanovic became the toast of Paris and the tennis world when she won her first Grand Slam title.
When I won a French Open, I just thought of everything that I went through and from where I had to rise to get where I am.
Ivanovic's story starts far from Roland Garros. It begins in Belgrade, the capital city of Serbia. To understand how far Ivanovic has come, you have to go here, to the April 11 Sports Center, the unlikely venue that gave birth to her tennis career.
This is where I made my first steps as a tennis player. This is where all my dreams began.
This was once an Olympic-sized swimming pool, but in a country with limited resources, wintertime meant that it was drained, carpeted, and transformed into a tennis court.
Actually, I haven't been here for quite some time now, so it brings lots of memories coming back now. You can see, I think it was very, very hard to play cross-court here because there is not much space.
The skills she developed here would serve her well in years to come, while greater lessons in resilience would come from a childhood spent in a city under siege.
I remember we were practicing in there when they told us about bombing, and someone came in and they said the bombing should start tonight, so please just finish practice and go home.
In 1999, Ivanovic was 11 years old when long-brewing conflict in the area formerly known as Yugoslavia had escalated, and NATO launched airstrikes in Serbia in an effort to stop the regime of Slobodan Milosevic.
The wave of attacks came about 2 hours ago when several explosions detonated.
The bombing campaign lasted 78 days, and while Ivanovic and her family were unharmed, pursuing a pro-tennis career was difficult.
After a couple of weeks, we started practicing. We were playing from 7 to 9 in the morning, and then later on, around noon, usually the danger would start and go on for about the whole day and night.
Fortunately for Ana, she met a Swiss businessman named Dan Holzman, who became her benefactor and agent. With financial assistance and top-notch training opportunities, she debuted as a pro in 2003. And 4 years later, she made her first Grand Slam final at Roland Garros in 2007 against Justine Henin, who would dominate the match from the first serve, defeating Ivanovic in straight sets.
Ana Ivanovic.
However, by 2008, Ivanovic appeared more comfortable atop the women's tennis world when she made the finals of the Australian Open. And then came her triumph at Roland Garros.
One game away from her first Grand Slam.
What?
The third time is the charm for Ana Ivanovic.
Once I won it, it was just amazing. It took some time to realize it actually happened.
It's Ana Ivanovic winning her first major.
And when she returned to Belgrade, Ivanovic found an entire country sharing in her joy.
It was kind of crazy, a little bit. As a young kid, I used to go actually in that park and square and wait there for the basketball players bringing medals from Olympics or whatever. So suddenly I was the girl standing up there, and it was kind of amazing. Yeah, thrilling.
Today, amid lingering evidence of Belgrade's beleaguered past, Ana Ivanovic has become a public icon in Serbia. Her image postered throughout the country. And at the April 11 Center, her legacy, an inspiration for the next generation of tennis hopefuls.
Sport is something that brings people together, and if after all we can bring a good image and be a good ambassador for our country, I feel very honored and very flattered.